Red tide, toxic algae, climate change.
Life and the economy here is largely driven by water.
The future of our coastline depends on local college students. See how their curiosity plays a role in our water quality. That's tomorrow at 7.
When the clock hits 11, ABC 7 is ready with your complete look at the day's top stories, connecting you to your community with stories told through your community. Jeff Butera, Crystal Fogelsong, and John Patrick prepare you for what's next.
It's going to be a little bit muggier tomorrow.
It's your news, here for you with your most accurate forecast. This is your community. These are your stories. Get more at 11, weeknights on ABC 7.
Part of the road to Fort Myers Beach is closed tonight to make way for a bridge to come down. It has to do with the Margaritaville Resort.
Plus, this Tampa man's head was in the jaw of a gator, and he survived to tell the tale. CO even called 911 himself. Next on Hulu. Right now at 11, we've got an ABC 7 exclusive. We are talking to a Lee County teen hit by a car today waiting for the bus.
He was in pain, so I could hear him yelling.
See why someone else took the brunt of that accident.
Then catalytic converters are still a hot commodity.
Because it's easy to get to if you know how to do it.
Get more on where thieves targeted these vehicles.
Plus, Florida is proving once again why we are the lightning capital of the country. Find out what we know about 3 more people getting struck.
Plus, this driver was clearly confused when she made a wrong turn right into a mall. Get more.
All that and what cops say this shooting on the football field has to do with a former NFL football player with Florida ties.
Live from ABC 7, this is News at 11.
With him, like, in pain. I didn't know all of this was going to happen.
Only on ABC 7 tonight, we are hearing from one of the 2 teens hit by a car while walking to the school bus stop this morning in Fort Myers.
She says the driver hit them and kept going, not even stopping to see if they were okay.
And tonight, the family is trusting ABC 7 reporter Gage Golding to tell the story of what they say could have been a tragedy. New at 11 on ABC 7, a man is accused of attacking his ex-boyfriend at RSW. Police arrested this man, Vitas Sprindis. He's now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The victim says he was with a friend when Spindis attacked them in the parking garage at the Fort Myers airport. Both victims are okay.
Happening right now, if you're planning to head over to the Montage Bridge in Fort Myers Beach, it's going to take you a while because the base of the bridge is going to be closed for the majority of the evening. It's all to make room for what you saw there, a pedestrian bridge that is being moved, and eventually it will be used for the Margaritaville Resort.
Well, I think anytime that we can get pedestrians off the street and up and over or moving along the sidewalk without crossing randomly, I think it's a really good thing.
Traffic should be avoided right now because it's going to be at a halt through tonight and early tomorrow morning.
And new tonight, a Florida mother has died after getting struck by lightning outside her child's school. It happened in Winter Springs, Florida, which is just outside Orlando. The mother was with her daughter at the time. Another teen nearby also got struck by a bolt. The teen and the daughter are expected to be okay, but mom did not make it.
Catalytic converter thieves are at it again, trying to get some quick cash.
But this is not a quick fix for the victims of those thieves, since catalytic converters cost a couple grand to replace.
ABC 7's Alex Howard gets us more on what type of cars are being targeted and the FGCU student victims. 20
Floridians are facing voter fraud charges tonight. The governor, Ron DeSantis, announced their arrest today, saying they voted when they were not allowed to. See, the state has a new election crimes and security office that's investigating election or voter fraud. Now, none of the 20 that were arrested are from right here in Southwest Florida, but the governor says they are felons convicted of either murder or sexual offenses in the past. Those 2 type crimes meant you could not have your voter rights restored even if you completed your sentence, yet he's saying they voted anyway.
New tonight, a judge is comparing Florida law to the Netflix hit series Stranger Things. Today, the judge blocked Florida's Individual Freedom Act, nicknamed the Stop Woke Law. The judge blocked part of the law that stops companies from providing workplace bias training. The judge ruled the law violates the First Amendment. In his ruling, the judge said Florida is like a First Amendment upside down, referring to the parallel dimension in Stranger Things. The state will likely appeal that ruling. New video tonight of a cell phone tower catching fire on Iona area of South Fort Myers. You can see the flames coming from the roof of the building right there and firefighters battling it. Tonight, the fire marshal is investigating what sparked the fire.
I immediately tried to open its jaws because I knew I was in a gator.
Yeah, big gator trying to be literally biting off his head, and that was the result. Find out why that Florida man says what happened next was a miracle. It's silly if you think otherwise.
And they normally don't let you cruise through the food court and drive down to Dillard's, but find out why this car wound up inside a mall.
Well, you know, every so often they have them where you can look at. The dealers take them in for you to buy. Apparently that's not what was happening with that one. Outside, we've got a lot of humidity. If you're out and about in your car, you've probably been cranking the air conditioning lately. Well, that's going to continue, but our cooling rains are going to come back in the afternoon and evening, and I'm going to get you more on exactly when they arrive with your most accurate forecast.
Closed captioning brought to you by Aaron and Franklin Engineering, ensuring stronger structures for a stronger Southwest Florida.
Demi Lovato, GMA tomorrow.
For the summer.
It's gonna be this summer's coolest party in the park, live. Demi Lovato, tomorrow only on
Good Morning America.
Sponsored by Massage Envy.
Who's the boss? She's the boss, y'all.
Thank you, Kelly.
You are welcome. On the next Kelly Clarkson Show, Melissa Milano. Plus from the show Ghost, Rose McIver. Next Kelly.
Tomorrow at 5 on ABC 7.
Headlines, they're everywhere.
But are you getting the full story? It's more than just the facts. It's getting to the heart of the story.
How it affects you, your family, and your community.
Get more of the news that matters to you. Weeknights at 7 on ABC 7.
With the right stroke, all I felt was scales, teeth. I immediately tried to open its jaws because I knew I was in a gator.
You wouldn't believe it by looking at him or hearing him talk, but that guy actually got the better of the alligator.
Yeah, that Tampa man's head is covered with stitches after fighting off that 12-foot gator in a lake.
His name is J.C. Laverde. He needs at least one more surgery, but he is thankful he's alive with all his limbs. Some people cannot wait. Julius, look at this new video. A woman drove her SUV onto the second floor of a Massachusetts mall. It was actually a chain reaction of weirdness that allowed this to happen. She drove over a pedestrian bridge from a parking garage that she was in, and then there were some safety blockers that were missing at the time, so she was able to go further. Then the sensor doors open and the woman drove right into the mall. She took a left and drove about 60 yards down the corridor too. Eventually, law enforcement helped her back out, and thankfully, no one got hurt.
Now, the ABC 7 forecast. Your most accurate forecast.
Thankfully, you can't do that at the Edison Mall or Coastland Center. It's very difficult. Outside right now, we have some very muggy conditions across Southwest Florida, and it looks like they're going to persist at least for one more night. Tomorrow's going to be kind of transition day where we get rid of the onshore wind, the persistent onshore wind that we've had for the past few days. Tonight's kind of a calm wind. Tomorrow, by the afternoon, the wind will start coming from the East Coast, and that is going to give us a little bit more rain inland for the most part, but more than what we've seen the past couple of days. And then on Saturday and Sunday, that sea breeze is going to get stuck right over the urban corridor and the beaches, what we're used to this time of the year. Look how mild and muggy it is right now. 80, the dew point, 74, 80, I should say, the temperature, 74, the dew point. Winds coming out of the southeast right now at about 8 miles per hour. Sunset tonight, 8:01, so just after 8 o'clock. Sunset tomorrow is going to be right at 8, and then on Saturday is going to be our first sunset that's going to be before 8 o'clock. So those days are getting shorter as we head into fall, but also keep our fingers crossed. It'll start getting a little bit cooler here, not necessarily in the next week or two, but hopefully by the end of September, it'll start getting just a little cooler at night and a little less muggy at night because, you know, if you've been outside, it's plenty muggy out there right now. We're done tracking the rain on our ABC 7 real-time radar. We had some showers and storms near the lake earlier and off to our north. Few showers and storms in DeSoto County. And all that's left right now is hanging out over here on the East Coast. This is where the sea breeze is today. Tomorrow, that lingering rain will be on top of us because the sea breeze collision is going to be on top of us. And as we go over the next hour or so, we are expected to stay dry. Into the tropics we go, something we normally don't do at 11 o'clock, but there's been a change between 7 when we do check the tropics and now. And that change is our little blob has become orange. A little tropical wave over the Yucatan Peninsula, the interior portion of that peninsula. It's over land right now, but it is expected to get over the Bay of Campeche, and conditions there are favorable in the Western Gulf now for a medium chance of development of this tropical wave as we go over the next 5 days. But notice it's going most likely to northeastern Mexico and southern Texas and not toward us here in southwest Florida. And around the rest of the Gulf and the Caribbean and the Atlantic, no candidates for development over the next 5 days, and not so far inland. So the rain chance is going to go up a bit over the weekend. So will the afternoon temperatures. After a 93 on Friday, it's 94 Saturday, 95 on Sunday. And then it gets a little bit rainier with an earlier start as we head into next week. You can see 50-60% rain chances. Highs will be back down to a seasonal 92. That's your most accurate forecast from ABC 7.
Let me take you to the football field and take a look at the chaos happening in Texas right here. Police say an ex-football player's brother shot a youth football coach during a game, and now that former player and current broadcaster, Aqib Talib, is being implicated in this mess. Witnesses say he was involved. ABC's Marcus Moore gets us more on how.
Vladimir Putin will pay you to be a parent. Get more on why he's willing to dole out some serious dough to women who have many, many babies.
Red tide, toxic algae, climate change.
Life and the economy here is largely driven by water.
The future of our coastline depends on local college students. See how their curiosity plays a role in our water quality. That's tomorrow at 7.
ABC 7. Get more.
And we're back revealing how this baseball reporter wound up in that cast.
Get more with the ABC 7 News app. Breaking news, weather, and live broadcasts right at your fingertips. Download the ABC 7 News app today.
Ready,
set,
go.
Ready or not, morning is here.
So jumpstart your day and wake up with this team. Yeah, we give you the news
and weather.
But
got a lot of fun stories ahead for you this morning.
This one had us talking today.
This isn't your morning snooze.
This is happening. This is your morning with more.
Coolest experience.
Safe to say, there's nothing like it.
You know it.
Finally, a morning show worth watching.
Yes.
Get more in the morning with ABC 7.
There is a slide at the stadium where the Milwaukee Brewers play baseball, and their mascot slides down when the Brewers hit a home run. Well, a Dodgers reporter wanted in on the slide action. Watch how that went.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap!
Oh.
That was David Vassay going down the slide, but watch the impact again. And after this pitch, they're going to go live to this reporter, and you're going to see what he looks like now. There he is. He broke his arm, and he also fractured 6 ribs with his stunt. He was a good sport about it, but my goodness, need some padding on that thing.
Don't pay him enough money for that kind of antics, right?
You know, as an adult, you always go on these slides like, oh, they're safe. We can go as fast as we want, you know.
We ain't 13 anymore.
Nope, that's for sure. And our body doesn't respond like it did back then.
Nope. We are also not responding well to the humidity. You've got easily sweating bodies out there and puffy hair and whatnot. 78 to start on your Friday morning. At least tomorrow's Friday. That's the good thing. We will see some showers and storms in the afternoon, but they're going to be favoring our inland areas again.
Okay.
Easily sweaty bodies?
It's 11:30 at night, Jeff. What do you expect?
Oh, man, I got so many things to say, but I'm not going to have...
Y'all want more? ABC 7 is bringing you more me time with your favorite shows every weekday.
That's how we do it.
Now, this is the real deal.
Extra, extra.
Get more.
ABC 7. Get more.
It's hurricane season, and you need a plan.
Take the first step now. Just scan your screen.
Get more while doing less with the ABC 7 Hurricane Guide. Just scan the screen now to get a complete hurricane plan from your most accurate forecast team. Whether it's your first hurricane season in Southwest Florida or you've lived here all your life, this is your first step to get prepared this hurricane season.
You don't have to go anywhere to get your guide.
It's right here. Just scan your screen and get more from ABC7.
Red tide, toxic algae, climate change.
Life and the economy here is largely driven by water.
The future of our coastline depends on local college students. See how their curiosity plays a role in our water quality. That's tomorrow at 7.
Get ready to love that dress. The special event putting designer fashions in your closet is back for the 14th year, with all proceeds benefiting the PACE Center for Girls. PACE has empowered Southwest Florida's young women to reach their full potential for over 35 years. And ABC7 is happy to partner with them once again for this awesome event. So join us Wednesday, August 24th, and get glamored up for a good cause.
Get more with Greg Parker, weekday mornings on ABC7.